morning, beloveds. Sugar's being a little needy and clingy today. So sorry that it started without me. I don't know. She doesn't seem to be feeling really good. When she gets stressed out, she likes to pull her fur out. I think she swallows some of it, and then she does what all cats do, which I'm not going to say. And then she gets really clingy. So, all right. Life with cats. It's always interesting. You never know what one day to the next is going to be like. She's a hot mess. I like to call them the terror trio because there were a group of 6 of them left in a box in a parking lot, and a friend of mine found them, and a nice lady took, well, we think we may have been the mom because she took the biggest cat out of there, and then she brought them to me because she didn't know what to do with them, and she was still living at home with her mom, and mom was not going to have that, and so she left me with a group of 5 kittens that we brought them home, and they were infested with fleas. So the first thing we did was bathe them, which they loved. Oh, yeah, no. So then we turned them loose in our guest room, and they were immediately under the bed. And so we didn't see them for 24 hours, and we were like, are they eating? Are they okay? What's going on here? Then we started putting Rescue Remedy in their water, and that they relaxed and came out, and we got 2 of them adopted, so 3 of the 6 got adopted, and then this was my first foray into cat rescue, and I didn't have an organization that I was working with, and so the 3 that are still in my house, like I said, I call them the terror trio. They were one of them left my house twice. One of them had 4 people who wanted her, and still I have all 3 of them, and it's been like 9 years. Or maybe they're 10. I think they may be 10 now. But they absolutely adore each other. They love each other. The little one that I just had, Sugar, she's 7 pounds and all attitude. And both her brother and sister are all, almost twice her size, and during the cooler weather, they will literally sit on her. I don't know if she's cold, they just think she's cold. It's really interesting to see, this bonded trio love each other. And then because they love each other, then they will love on the other 3, or at one point there were 7 of them. Yes, my husband and I are crazy cat people. But because they're a bonded trio, then they will share that love with the rest of the cats. Which sometimes the other cats are like, oh no, I love this. And sometimes the other cats are like, get away from me. They all have their own wonderful, distinct personalities. So, and fortunately, for the most part, they all like their people, meaning me and Tom. Although they do have their favorites. One of the cats that I wanted so badly, I don't exist in his world unless my husband is not home and he wants something. He absolutely adores my husband, and my husband does not know what to do with this. But then he gets really, he gets offended. It's not really offended. Because there's one of them that wants nothing to do with him most of the time. Absolutely adores me, wants nothing to do with him, except at night, after we've turned most of the lights out and it's dark. He's a black cat. Maybe that's something to do with it. And then he's like, oh, or if my husband has cream cheese. So we've got these cats' numbers. We know what they want. They want cream cheese. Uh-oh. Let's see. I think I may have moved my bookmark. Uh-oh. Yep. My bookmark is not where it should be. Let me find April. Hold on. That's May. Okay, that's May. So, ooh, preview. May is about joy. We just have a few more days to get there. Okay, so it is April 21st. And our Bible quote today is another Psalm. It is 104:24. O Lord, how manifold are thy works. In wisdom hast thou made them all. The earth is full of thy riches. Okay, let's see what Ernest Holmes has to say about that. May our minds be so open to the infinite abundance of love and beauty and compassion and goodness, simplicity and sincerity, that it flows around the world, bringing back, as it must, the joy that is God. Let our song be full and all the weight of the burden fall away as we face the sun. Let us silence all fear, all doubt, all pain, and identify ourselves with the living Spirit. Let us commune with that presence and use that power in the beauty and quiet of this moment. Breathe into us, O eternal Spirit, everything that stands for beauty, everything that is meant by power, law, and order, warmth and color, the artistry of life, and the certainty of love and friendship. Impregnate our souls with thy Spirit. Infinite God, within and around us, we feel thy presence in our souls. There is one life, and that is God. There is one perfect presence, which is good. Infinite Spirit within us, eternal presence. I am that which thou art that which I am. Let us turn to the divine and radiant center of life, the light that lights every person's path, and consciously unify ourselves with that great love, wisdom, and power of the Eternal One. I am that which thou art that which I am. Well, if that didn't sound like a prayer, I don't know what does. It's the 365 of Science of Mind, a year of daily wisdom from Ernest Holmes. And sometimes it sounds like he's just talking to us, and sometimes he's trying to illustrate a point. That was a prayer. And that was a powerful prayer. Let's see. I was going to look in the front of the book to see if I could get where they came from. It sounds like a lot of them were coming from the magazine, which originally in 1927 was called Religious Science and then was later renamed Science of Mind. So that's where these are coming from. May our minds be so open to the infinite abundance of love and beauty. And the first thing I started talking about was my terror trio, which is a term of affection. 3 siblings, cats, that love each other. And the beautiful ways in which they demonstrate that love for each other. Grooming each other and, curling up together. And sometimes it would be nice if it would be that easy for us with everybody. We do groom each other. I mean, that when your mother or your wife or your husband comes up to you and moves your hair out of your face or straightens your collar, that's a very subtle way of saying I love you. So I guess we do groom each other. And in this time when we can't curl up together, we can't hug each other, we're finding new ways to do that. We're finding new ways to say I love you from a respectful distance. So today, as you go through your day, he says it. Infinite God within and around us. We feel thy presence in our souls. There is one life, and that is God. There is one perfect presence, which is good. So I encourage you today to feel that presence in your soul. Look for those little, subtle demonstrations of love that you do, that other people do for you, the little kindnesses that we do without thinking about it. When we're conscious of the little things that we do that say, I love you, then it's easier to see the big ones. And it's the little ones that light the fire. So this is my way of saying I love you, to get on here every day at 9 and talk about whatever, and read from the Science of Mind and learn something from Ernest. Because I'm a student, just like every one of you. And I will be a student for the rest of my life. There's so much. I probably could read the same passage every day for a year. Just one. And learn something new every day. So that is his way of saying that he loves us, Ernest's way, by all of the books that are out there. So find it. Feel it in your soul. That one presence is within you. He said it twice in that reading. I am that which thou art. Thou art that which I am. And that is love. All right, as you move it through your day, find your small kindnesses, practice your small kindnesses, and have the best day possible. I will be back with you at 9 tomorrow. Reverend David will be on with you sometime later. And if you're on our YouTube channel, the Creative Life Spiritual Center YouTube channel, I got Sunday's talk up on the YouTube channel, so if you want to watch that. And it's still available on our Facebook page. Just go to the videos. Bye, guys. Have a great day.